Hi there and welcome. So while I'm showing you pictures of the cottage, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Maxine. I'm an artist, potter, gardener, jack of all trades really. And I live in a beautiful seaside town here in Cornwall with my husband, Bill, and 2 cats. I'm going to be showing you some pictures of the cottage and telling you a little bit about it and its history. I hope you enjoy that. So what you're seeing now is the old part of the cottage, which is over 200 years old. And there's also a new extension, which was, well, extensions that were done in the 60s. And so it's quite considerable size now. Started off just as 2 up, 2 down really, and it's good size now. So as you can see, I do like my plants, and I hope to share some of my gardening tips with you in the future. I grow all my plants from all my annuals from seed really, and every year I start them off about February, and by the time they're ready to put out in the garden, they are a good size, and it saves you a lot of money, I'm telling you. I'm all for saving money, by the way, and I hope to share some of my tips for saving money with you. Maybe I also, in the house you'll see a lot of antiques and vintage stuff really. So I've got things from car boot sales, antique shops, charity shops, all kinds of things. After all, one man's rubbish is another man's treasure. And I seem to have got lots and lots and lots of people's rubbish. But it's nice rubbish, it's good rubbish. You know, a lot of things that people throw away shouldn't be thrown away. Yes, I quite like old telephones and old keys as well. And painting and... Ooh, there's the kettle. Hang on a minute, I've got to show you this. You've got to come and have tea, apparently. And there's an old tea set that is actually bone china that I got from somewhere or another, I don't know, but it's beautiful. And wherever I go I seem to find stuff. Like I've got a nice 70s tea set that you might like. I'll show you that later date. I've also got bone china. Oh, there's the garden. Hang on a minute, I'll talk about the garden. Just a sec. Well, there was the rose that's growing on the side of the house, absolutely fabulous, old-fashioned rose, and beneath it was a wagon wheel that was from the old fire cart in Redrose, I believe it was, and I don't know when, 1800s, late 1800s. They used to have a wooden cart with 2 wheels, I think it had on it, and they used to, it was a fire engine, and it had, they carried water, buckets of water I suppose, and anyway, so that was the wheel that came from that old fire truck, and I actually ended up selling that to someone that had a restaurant, and it was all rustic, and they wanted it for inside the restaurant, and I was pleased about that because I'll tell you why. It was falling to pieces because it was outside. It had a steel rim around the outer edge, and it was absolutely falling to pieces, but they bought it and restored it probably, and they liked it because they were in the town that came from, so they loved that. That was another little thing. I had a fabulous mango and it was from one of the big houses here in Cornwall. It wasn't just one of those little mandrels, it was massive, and it had a big cage on it, and you put the sheets or whatever through the rollers, and obviously it's manually operated, so you put the sheets through the rollers and it falls into this cage at the other side, so that means it doesn't go on the floor and it doesn't get dirty, and it's in this cage. And it was a fabulous piece of kit, but again, I had it outside, you see, as a garden ornament really. I had like plants on it and everything, and it was getting a bit dilapidated, but there again, somebody wanted it. They were going to restore it and probably keep it in, you know, like a farm shop or something like that, and keep it undercover. So that was that. That's the tale of the mangle. So I hope you've enjoyed chatting to me today, even if it was a little bit one-sided, but hey. And maybe my next video might be of interest. It's going to involve something rather yummy, some plants and gardens, and you never know, it could involve something just a little bit spooky, but not to worry, because it's not where you are, and it's here actually. But so we'll talk about that soon, and as usual, love from Cornwall. See you soon.